I, Seniyad, have come to administer the punishment that you have brought down upon yourselves. Yet who are the men that stand beside you? With them we have no quarrel. It is now to you that I speak. These men have most likely duped you into protecting their sorry hides. They have most likely not told of the druid they have slain in cold blood. I will allow you to rethink your earlier decision, and leave these men to their most deserved fate. Aldith saying, "Do not listen to these slavering wild men, my dear fellows. They lie as befits the uncultured barbarians that they are." So Kered and company being forced to choose sides, rather. Not really sure what to do in this situation. I mean, we have Jaheira in the party, and she would obviously be inclined to side with the Druids, especially considering that these hunters are essentially out here just sport hunting, and just slaughtering animals at their leisure, probably not in a very humane way, and that the Druids have said that these sport hunters had supposedly murdered one of their kind. But that's the question, is who murdered first? But then again, does it really matter? Because murder is murder. Kered, in the heat of the moment, looking at Jaheira, would probably say, "Sorry, Aldith, but we're siding with the Druids. They have this great aloe vera balm they're giving away samples of, and my armor has been chafing a bit, you know?" Well, he wouldn't say that, but whatever. "What? Have you gone mad throwing your lot in with a band of madmen? You treacherous savages, you will suffer for your foolishness. I will deal with Seniyad after I kill you." So he turns hostile. Goes down without much trouble.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Talking to Seniyad. "I congratulate your wise decision. I wish you well for whichever endeavor you now embark. If your presence in this wood involves those known as the Iron Throne, then I would suggest you head west, then north. Be careful in your journeys, for there are many foul beasts that have inhabited the wood. Another danger is a sect of shadow druids. Their order is a dangerous splinter group of the true druid order." Jaheira saying, "Somehow this does not feel like the right decision, Kered. The man, while obviously a foppish fool, did not deserve such harsh punishment for his offenses." Wow, Jaheira actually siding with the hunter from Baldur's Gate at this point. That's interesting. Kered sighs and finds himself after the fact kind of agreeing with her logic. Seniyad saying, "Bah! Do not let the cunning lies of civilization's worst products sway your mind, young Druid." "Jaheira, is that you? Young one, I should have recognized you immediately." "It is indeed I, Jaheira. It saddens me to see that you will still cling to your aggressive approach when dealing with those that are less caring with nature's bounty. Despicable as these men may be, you do not seem to consider how much your attitude costs us by denting the respect the city dwellers might feel for our course." Seniyad saying, "It appears that constant exposure to civilization has softened you even more than before your leaving of the circle. Or perhaps the recent troubles have affected me in the ways I can't see, and I have grown more ruthless than I realize. Perhaps this is something to reflect upon." "Recent troubles? What do you mean by that, Seniyad?" "A sect of shadow druids have taken over a part of our sacred forest as their territory, and we have so far failed to reclaim it. No doubt the mere presence of them would worry any druid committed to our true beliefs." Jaheira saying, "This does concern me greatly, Seniyad. I would be willing to aid you, if Kered would agree to a distraction from our own quest." Seniyad saying, "There's one thing that you could help us with, Jaheira, as we require the assistance of someone that is less known to the shadow druids than my loyal followers. A few months ago, a shadow druid approached a young druidess from our circle by the name of Maretha, giving her an invitation to join their circle. This was a part of my plan to infiltrate their accursed circle, and it seemed to work for a few months, until 10 days ago. Maretha has not shown up at her secret meeting place with one of our druids. We have not seen or heard from her since, Jaheira. And I assume that you want us to rescue her, if she is still alive. That is what I want you and your group to accomplish. Maretha possesses important information about the plans of the Shadow Druids, and probably knows the names of the Shadow Druids who have infiltrated our own order. She must be rescued, and soon, for the time of Shadowclave draws near." Jaheira saying, "I see. Then we do not have much time, I agree. Kered, you will help us in this undertaking, of course." Kered saying, what is this Shadowclave you speak of, Druid? Shadowclave is the secret celebration of the Shadow Druid sect, during which many druidic ceremonies take place. Initiation of new members is also rumored to happen during the celebration. But what concerns Seniyad and I most is the public torture and execution of traitors and enemies of the Shadow Druids. If we do not make it in time, unfortunate Maretha will die a horrible death. That is not all, Jaheira. A few days ago, one of my druids chose to risk his life trying to sneak into the Shadow Druid territories and rescue the woman he was enamored with. We have not heard of him since. You would remember him, Jaheira. It was Baldur. Baldur. Yes, I remember him. And I see he is still the hot-headed fool he once was. Who is this Baldur, Jaheira? He was an old friend of mine. That is all you need to know, Kered. Khalid saying, I'll advise you not to pry any further, Kered, for your own sake. You are a wise man, Khalid, my love, and this wisdom has served you well. Now, Kered, we should start moving into the depths of Cloakwood if we are to save my friends. Kered saying, very well, Jaheira, let us help your fellow druids. Thank you, Kered. I knew I could count on your assistance. You have made a wise decision, says Seniyad. Good luck to you. Searching the body of the hunter and actually finding some interesting magical equipment. Including a diamond, wow. And a potion of heroism, those are always good. The magical bastard sword, which Tiny here tries to identify. Oh wait, she can't. No spell. Kered? No. Oh, well, I guess I'll just hold on to it. Let's stock up on ammunition. Okay.
Full plate and packing steel.
Let's investigate this building. This is probably the headquarters of the hunters.
Butt kicking for goodness!
At least to explain what happened.
I've done had enough of this.
Oh, there doesn't seem to be anyone here. Well, that's not going to stop anyone from looting the place. Finding a number of valuable potions, including a potion of invulnerability. And an elixir of health. Very nice. Arrow of fire and arrow of ice. Very nice. Okay.
Butt kicking for goodness! Squeaky wheel gets the kick!
Explore up here and then over around this way. And I guess they're going to stay there. Suppose we'll report to Seniyad once we've found out about this Maretha. Hopefully she's still alive. The party can rescue her from the Shadow Druids. What little Kered does know about the Shadow Druids is that they're, I guess, what
Camaraderie, adventure, and steel on steel. The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
popularly known as evil druids, essentially. And it looks like we just spotted some more dreadwolves.
Tobacco! No reason. Not good.
Going down without too much trouble. Let's find out what's the west. Yeah, same area.
Who wants some?
Uh-oh. Orgs. dread wolves. Look out, Jaheira.
You point, I punch.
And mundane wolves.
Go for the eyes! Run!
My lord has fallen!
I think it's kind of silly that they made all wolves in this game hostile. Magical and non-magic wolves alike. It's pretty unrealistic. I mean,